Oh no, wait. Actually, hold up. Oh wait. Hold on. I guess it's the thing. I forgot I can switch it. I like this thing so much. Oh wait. I'm sorry, y'all. Technical difficulties. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to make sure it fits right. Oh wait. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit more better. I had to smush it a little bit. Okay, I hope y'all can hear me good. Hope y'all can hear me good. I hope y'all can hear me good. As much as possibility as I can. Okay, I just want to make sure it's nothing like this. Okay. All right. Hello. Hi. This is Journey Talks with Naya featuring Trey over here. This is my boyfriend, guys. Um, please like, comment, and subscribe to your girl's channel. So today we are gonna be me personally, I'm gonna be asking some questions to Trey, of course. Um, and y'all get to hear his story. And these questions is personally of me wanted to ask. Most definitely, this is his story. He can talk however he wants and however he pleases. Um, but yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. Most definitely, or even follow him on either like tag or he might be a couple of my videos. Some of them.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Trey. The livest.
Not the livest. I
Follow
am
me on
dead.
Instagram. No fear Trey. I
Uh,
really don't be on it, but follow me anyway.
yeah, most
I'm about to
definitely.
answer these questions.
Yeah, so definitely. And also, uh I might put his Instagram in the comments. His Instagram, please follow him on my Instagram as well. And also follow my Instagram. It's Niyaz underscore journey 20. So definitely follow me on the stuff and just be into them. So, how are you doing today?
It's cool.
It's cool.
Classing a little bit. Trying to
Classing.
get my mind right.
That's good. That's great. Okay. So we're gonna be in the process as well, y'all. So 'cause we got some canes and I'm hungry. Um, so the very first question that I'm gonna ask a very simple ones first before I go into the deeper ones. Um, so you are originally from Texas,
Yep. Born and raised.
born and
Beaumont,
raised.
Texas.
Okay.
Shout out to the 409 Golden Triangle. We here.
I am dead. It's actually how is Texas like since you live down here? You live down here all your life, right? So how would you say a one word since you lived in Texas for your whole entire life? Like how would you describe the city?
Well, Beaumont itself. First of all, let's talk about Texas. In
Mm-hmm.
Texas, everything big in Texas. You feel me? That's just what it is. But Beaumont is really what you make it. If you sit here and look down and look up, 10 years of your life will go by.
Mm-hmm.
But if you actually get out there, do something, hey, you can have a good time.
That's very true. I like other than these highways and byways is horrible. By the way, let me tell y'all something about Texas. Texas is it's a beautiful place, but these streets is horrible all the
You
way,
gotta love.
all the freaking way. Okay, and then also the second thing is, um, tell me more as far as of how like your personality is to like some of your like your family members, friends, or whatever the case may be. How would they describe you?
Uh, well, let me start by saying I learned at a young age for the right price or the right situation,
Hmm.
anybody will switch up on you, and that includes family. So I've always kept everybody to like a long spoon distance.
Mm-hmm.
I get like I that way when I do get crossed or if I get crossed, it doesn't hurt as much because I didn't put you on a pedestal that you didn't deserve.
Mm,
Just because you my cousin or my sister or my brother or my mama,
okay.
and I got to love you, don't mean that you got to be the love where I gotta put the effort in it because you don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? You got them family members who will steal from you, do this and that. I mean, that's little stuff, but some family members cross lines they can't come back from.
True.
And people want to sit here and be hurt about it or just say, "Oh, they family, we got to murky work." No, you don't.
Right.
No, you do not.
Exactly.
No, you do not. Just because they family does not get them an excuse to do the stuff that they do. And as long as you let them, they gonna
Mm-hmm.
continue to do it.
Exactly. That's true. See, I like that response. I definitely like that response. Definitely.
But if they had to describe me, they gonna say, "Hey, I'm probably one of the realest people in that corner." Cause I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. I got friends that want to go out on Saturday, but they kids' mama want to call them Monday through Friday and need help with diapers and wipes and this and that, and they want to be in the club on Saturday. Bro, I'm not going out with you.
Yeah,
Handle your
exactly.
responsibilities.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just what it is. We can be cool all day,
I like this
but if you're not rocking on that same pedestal as I'm rocking, then hey, we can be cool from a distance.
guy. Exactly. So, Maya, this is the most handsomest guy I ever dated. I'm not even gonna kid you. Um, this is also my boyfriend. Hey, I'm choking on the bread. um, but as far as mostly, he's a great, wonderful guy and everything like that. Like, I could applaud you very much so as far as of how you treated me since we first started dating. So I appreciate you very
I mean, I grew up in the house with my mama and my sister. Granted, I got older brothers. I'm the youngest out of everybody.
much.
My brothers left early. And they didn't come back. They kind of just floated around, did their thing. So I
Mm-hmm.
really grew up with me and my mom and my sister. And I seen the
Exactly.
shit they went through. You know what I'm saying? It gave
Mm-hmm.
you a different appreciation of like women because y'all are delicate creatures.
Not delicate creatures. That is wild. Oh, okay. So the very first question I definitely want to ask you, mind me, y'all. Each person that's going to be in my episodes on my podcast is going to have either 9 questions or 8 questions. But these are questions, like I said before in the beginning, is something that I want to ask him as far as with his story. So first question I was going to ask you: you have 2 kids on your own. Am I correct? How did it make you feel as being a father? You know, did anything change after when they were born? Like, what was that experience for you?
Life wise,
Life wise.
yeah, most definitely a lot changed. I grew up on the wild side, I would say,
Mm-hmm.
but a lot of it really was just, if I'm being honest, at my age, growing up, one it was about respect, and the other one was about attention.
Mm.
You know, so I'm the youngest to include my stepbrother 7. My mama worked 2 jobs. My daddy went to jail in like '98.
Mm.
I was born in '95, so growing up with just me and my sister, I was always trying to get that name for myself because it was always oh, that's such and such little brother, or that's such and such little cousin. I'm not that person. Like,
Right.
I'm my own person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I lived on the wild side. Definitely found the streets faster than most people should have.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Made a lot of decisions and had a lot of consequences that came with them. And it made me into the person I was that I was ready to have kids when I did. Not saying that
Oh.
you can prepare for kids because people want to be like, oh, I want to get ready for kids. I promise you. I promise you, there is no such thing as ready for kids. Like, but as you're shaping yourself to be a father or be a mother, you
Mm-hmm.
understand that. You understand that it comes with times when you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Mm. That's
It
very
comes
true.
it comes
It
times
be
when
like that for certain
because
people out
you
here.
got such and such say, oh, I used to do this. Okay, well, my baby allergic to this, so I can't do that.
Right. Exactly.
Or you know what I'm saying. So it's come to times where you don't know what you're doing. But
Mm.
for me, growing into the father, that love that I get from my kids when they look at me, it makes me get up in the morning.
Oh,
It makes me go hard every day. You know what I'm saying?
that's so sweet.
Like that's that love that even if like I never found a partner to make it work and live long term with, the
Mm-hmm.
love I get from my kids is enough. Like I can sustain life with
Yeah,
that. Like for my kids, I'll move mountains.
that's what's up. That's mostly of like, I wish my pops was like that. Most definitely, I wish because we didn't have like the greatest relationship. So I totally understand as far as like, I wish I had that most definitely for sure. Unconditional love matters. Yes. Yes, it does. Um, but okay, so the second question
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely gonna ask you. This was very important. What were what would you say to your past self if you were able to time travel back into
Invest in Google stocks.
time?
The fuck? Invest in Google stocks, nigga. Nah, but for real though, honestly, I
Mhm.
tell myself the path you on,
Mhm.
you gonna see a lot of hardship on it, a lot of it, and you're gonna have a lot of times where you gonna want to break, but don't cry to be done with it.
Mhm.
Cry to get through it. You know what I'm saying? You already done made it halfway through the journey. You might as well get something out of it. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Ain't no point in going halfway and then giving up. But would I change anything? I wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
I wouldn't. Because
Mm.
every mistake and every triumph I had made me who I am today. So
Mm.
I can't go
That's
back
very
and say, oh,
important.
I'll go back and wait to have kids later. No, because having my kids at the age I did made me grow up. So
Mhm.
I wouldn't change that. Or I would do this, I wouldn't change that because who I am today is I can look at myself in the mirror and say I'm a proud of the man I am. So I wouldn't change anything. If I was to die tomorrow, I have a great legacy. I got two kids who know their father will go to hell and earth for them.
Right.
So I'm cool. I'm just growing.
I love that for you,
I'm just
babe.
growing every day. That's it.
I like that. I like how you put that together. As far as like how you feel upon it, and that's definitely coming from the heart. Um, I mean, I would if I were to say one thing as far as like with myself, I would change back at the time if I would have changed some life choices I did. Like maybe if I didn't get injured in the military, I feel like I would have been straight, most definitely. Um, and then another thing I would probably say is mostly like if I would have knew certain signs not to take, like I probably would have worked a little bit more towards harder towards being in the stay in the hospital instead of like giving up so easily. Because maybe I would have been set for life. But at the same time, I'm still grateful for like things that I got now.
But do you think that that comes with a matter of perception of the life event that you want to change? Like for
Um.
instance, like I had another deployment left
Mhm.
that I was supposed to go on, but I was A capping home and they asked me that I want to go to it, and I didn't. I mean, we was just a supply run, wasn't nothing major.
Mhm.
But when I was A capping night and I was going through, I was talking to my partners who did go.
Mhm.
They went out, came back, all got arrested, and I know
Mm.
for a fact I would have been with them.
That's.
I know for a fact I would have been with them.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? So it all comes down to like a
That's deep.
perception. It's a dual sided
That's
thing.
very deep.
You might think you missing out on something, but that's God protecting you from something you don't need to happen to you.
Mhm.
Because people don't like to think about the probabilities of stuff and like variables that we don't readily
Yeah.
identify.
Exactly.
Like we always taking the fact of like what we know or what we think we know, but it's still unknown variables that you gotta apply. Like, so who is to say you wouldn't have got injured in the military and you deployed somewhere and something
Mhm.
happened?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah. I kind of get your point on that.
you never wanna question the life changes you made. Just you could always reflect on them. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? It's always good to reflect because you never know. You might be thinking you overweighted or something, and it's still an open door to a trauma.
Mhm.
So it's always good to reflect on them choices, but I wouldn't say get your mind wrapped about what I would do differently.
I mean,
is how
I just think that's how I think though,
yeah.
and that's just me, like me personally. Like I would, like if I'll probably like change like a couple of things, just a couple, especially in my relationship.
I mean that's neither here or there. That come with growing up and understanding what true
Oh
love really
nah,
is.
no
Nah,
man,
cause I
no.
mean you had to see what you wasn't gonna allow and what you wasn't gonna take and what you wasn't
No,
gonna
if
stand
I would have
for.
never, I felt like for me, my body is a sacred place of mine,
Mhm.
and if I would have waited
Mhm.
to actually like sacrifice that for an actual like person I was gonna be, like together with, because like my mom, my family don't know this, but this was just only me. Um, actually, when my test results came back for my pregnancy, because in the beginning they didn't know if I was pregnant or not, and when they finally came back after they retest, I was pregnant. But then when me and my dad had that fight, I had a miscarriage afterwards, so I lost the baby. So I didn't have, as far as like, I wanted to have a kid with that person, but I want to just have a kid overall in general. That was just me personally that I would say I would change. So if I would never have lost my virginity at then 16, maybe I could have waited a little bit longer. I ain't gonna get
It's
but overall, okay. So third question I definitely want to ask you. This is third question. When we first met, right? How would you say like your first like encounter with me? How did it feel?
the very first encounter or the first encounter where we actually interact.
When we interacted, like, um,
When you join my life.
mm-hmm,
Uh, let's go ahead and start off by saying it's a lot of weirdos on the. You know what I'm
remind
saying?
me when y'all were talking about tag.
It's a lot of weirdos on there. So for the most part, when I get on live anyway, it's mostly about like getting clientele or
Mm-hmm,
like music reviews or like
mm-hmm,
waiting on something to like transpire later on the day, like a later on event. I really just don't get on like that. And when I do, I really don't interact with people. I kind of just bullshit, shoot around the shit.
mm-hmm.
But when you first said something and I actually looked at the pictures, I was like, okay, well, she looks good. Let's talk about it.
I do like that.
You know, but I mean, you came off as somebody who wasn't on no weird vibes. Like you had good energy, good
Mm-hmm.
intent. You know what I'm saying? Good conversation. So wanted to see where it goes.
Mm-hmm. How did it go?
We dating. Yeah.
No, I'm saying like as far as how you feeling,
Oh,
babe. As far as me as a person.
oh yeah. It's exactly what I thought it was gonna be. That's why we're dating.
Mm. Oh, that I really like that. I would say something like, "I'm glad I met you." Something like that. You just have to be like, you'll be so cocky. But okay, okay. So the fourth question I want to ask you, um, as a part of all of the relationships that you have been in, right? Which one would you say was your worst? That could mean like since high school.
uh,
The way how your face went.
I say my worst relationship was that one time I tried to date a white girl in high school.
Oh, you think a
Yeah,
white girl?
I tried. I never do that shit again. If y'all ever see me, well, that shit did. But if you was to see me out with a white girl, it's some get out type shit. Kill her, please,
That's
please.
some good
Because I
option.
would never, ever, ever do that again.
Mm-mm.
Fuck that. Not cause I'm
Mhm.
okay. Cool. Fuck that.
Even though my grandma is watching.
Oh, it's not.
But it's okay.
I do apologize.
It's my podcast that's gonna be posted. So it's fine. You'll be okay.
I do. I do apologize, mama.
Ah!
But nah, fuck that.
Ah!
She had me fucked up.
Mm-mm. I'm dead. I
definitely
definitely
by
up
far
though.
the worst relationship.
Mm. You see, he tried, but love has no color.
You're right. Love don't.
Mm-mm.
Love definitely don't have no color, but I got color, and I'm colorblind, and they ain't white people.
Mm-mm-mm. I'm dead. Oh, snap. Let me see your phone. I was supposed to go live. Yeah. I totally forgot. I'm also going to be on here and on there. Huh? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Y'all both high yellow. That's because it is. You know what? I'm changing the light. Grandma, you just had to say something. I'm changing the light. Yeah, that's a good one. You just made it just like that. It's crazy. That's wild. Oh, you could put it right up there like sideways. You feel like I took it off? Okay. Yeah, but that's mostly it. Okay. The other question I definitely wanted to ask you: in your childhood, as a kid, what would you say was like your all-time favorite '90s snack as a kid?
Um, as a kid,
Yes. Yes, as a kid.
mm, I wouldn't necessarily say as a snack, but as a kid, my favorite thing to eat was Fruity Pebbles. I used to destroy some Fruity Pebbles.
You used to destroy some fruity pebbles.
Like as a sixth grader, I used to eat like 2 boxes within like a week by myself.
Uh-uh.
Like I used to eat it for breakfast, lunch, dinner. I used to love Fruity Pebbles.
Oh God.
I don't know what it was. It was something about them. It was just like crack.
Not talking about they
It
were
was just
crack.
like crack. I don't know. It was just too
Not they was
good.
crack. I'm
Fruity Pebbles
dying.
definitely was the move.
Mm-mm-mm. Fruity pebbles, cold milk.
I'm trying to tell you.
Mm-mm. No, I would say for me, I know I'm a 2000 baby. I'm gonna say definitely for me was the I probably say the candy lady. I used to love. I was going to the candy lady to get the frozen cups and the white foams.
A cool
And
cup. It's a frozen cup.
I said it be in the. I'm describing it. I
Oh,
know
I'm
what
about
it's
to say.
called.
I'm about to say.
Dang.
Y'all call them frozen cups? That's cool. I've never heard that. So do y'all
Oh,
call soda pop up there?
what?
I'm just
No.
asking because certain places they
Dixie
call
cups. That's what we used to call them. Oh, see, look. Even grandma says Dixie
it's
cups.
cool cups. It's cool cups. It's cool cups.
Oh my
Yeah, you
God.
use your chin and flip it over. You know what I'm saying? It's a cool cup.
So much. Um.
Put a little piece of gum at the bottom when they freeze. Hey, watch out. Them things used to go hard.
Okay. So then, now another question also wanted to ask you as well. So, are you more of a? I ain't gonna say like this, like literally, but are you more like a mama's boy, or are you more of a like um? I would say dad, but I'm not about to say daddy son, but
I mean, of course, I had like that baby treatment because I'm the youngest,
mm-hmm.
but for the most part, my oldest brothers like kind of raised me. Like,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you got 5, 6 boys in one house. It's bound to be a shit show. So
For real, for real. That's definitely how it's gonna be.
then there's only one girl, so she gotta have her own room. So it was a shit show. Trust me.
Dang, I felt that for sure.
Yeah, my oldest brothers definitely
I
took
used
the
to be a
bulk.
daddy's girl. Now I'm a mama's girl. I used to be a daddy's girl. But okay, so the next question I definitely want to. I need to stop saying definitely. I'm sorry, y'all, and I'm high. That's why I keep repeating the same word. But another thing I definitely wanted to. What? What you? What you doing? Oh, you trying to grab it? Okay. So another thing I definitely um. So if you were to be able to say, mm, how am I put it? If you were to be able to say when your daughter grows up to be 18 and she has her very first boyfriend.
Not happening.
Wait, let me
Not
finish.
happening.
Let me
Not
finish.
happening.
Let me
Not
finish. Let me
happening.
finish. Let me finish.
Okay.
So look, if you were to have your daughter turn 18
Mm-hmm.
and you were able to say, and she gave you, let's say, like a wish,
Mm-hmm.
right? She gave you a wish and you a genie, so you have to grant that wish no matter what. Can't say no. And she'd be like, Dad, I want you to not say I don't need a boyfriend. I would like to have a boyfriend. And you have to agree with everything that I say.
So what's the question in here? I'm confused.
Basically what I'm saying is if she was that type of stubborn, and not saying that she is right now, but when she gets older, let's say if she was that stubborn, you say no, whatever the case may be. Next question. Next question. Um, and this is next question. Um, God dang it, she made me lose my train of thought. Um, basically, like she retaliated against you after you said that she couldn't have a boyfriend,
Mm-hmm.
and she went to go get one anyway.
Mm-hmm.
How would you feel?
It's not happening. It's not happening. Uh,
Why not?
because my house, my rules. I just have to
Mhm.
explain that.
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
just as simple as my house, my rules. Because at the end of the day, whether she's 18, 88, or 108, she's still my baby. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And she gonna always be my princess. So the thing I don't want her to get
Hey man, I
caught up
remember I
with.
was 18. I had my first boyfriend.
The thing I want her to not get caught up with these boyfriends and stuff like that is the intent and the will that they are gonna have behind her.
Mhm.
Cause if me and my baby go somewhere,
Mhm.
I know how far I'm gonna take it to protect my baby.
Mhm.
Is this man willing to do the same?
Mm. But what if he was really a good guy
Hey, to whose standard is he a good guy? To her or to me?
though? To you.
Cause to her, he
To
could be a
you.
great
To
guy.
you. To you.
If he's a
To
good
you.
guy to me, and she's up to 18, she done handle her responsibilities. She done graduated high school. She's
Mhm.
going to college or going to do this or go to, like, she's pursuing something with her life.
Mhm.
By all means, go live and get them experiences. Not gonna stop that. But what I will say is, whoever the guy is, he gonna have to be able to bring something to her table. Cause like
Got
I
you.
work on my car all the time, and she sit out there with me, so she gonna know about cars. So she'll be able to change her own tire. She'll be able to pump her own gas. She'll be able to cook for herself, clean, take care of herself, bills financially. So whoever he is, he will have to bring something to her table.
Yeah.
Cause daddy done did all that. So
Mhm.
that is the example. So if he not fitting on these cylinders, then she go see it for herself. That's not somebody that my daddy would approve me to be with.
Okay, got you. That's it. Okay, that's a good answer. That's really not funny because
Cause I
my
mean,
daddy was like, hell no. My dad was mad as
once
hell.
once that puberty start for women,
Mm.
body changes, and then you get in these different
I
schools that
am
were popular.
on a podcast. We're on a podcast, just FYI for people on tag. Sorry, podcast, but just letting y'all know. If you want to watch here or on my YouTube, Naya's Journey, subscribe and watch. Okay, go ahead. Finish. I
I
gotta get that
forgot
out
what I
there.
was saying. I lost my train of thought.
Okay, it's all right. Oh, got two more questions left. Um, so the next question, um, of this year, how would you say? Well, not how would you say? What will your goals be
For the year coming up, the
for the year coming up, basically?
uh, I'm re-enrolling back in school, medical assistant in February. I want to say for the spring classes.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely want to get that done because I mean it's only like an 18-week class and then like clinicals and stuff. So definitely want to get that done. And I'm working on my credit score as we speak, but I'm really trying to get to like the 720s. I'm already in the high 60s, so I'm doing pretty good. I
Mm-hmm.
want to get to like the 720s before the end of next year.
Mm.
I got some stuff I want to start investing in, and some plans that I really want to get in motion.
Gotcha.
That is gonna need the credit line to back me up.
Right. Exactly. If I were to say as far as with myself, I definitely want to like move forward as far as with my podcast and my YouTube. And um I definitely have my own crib, my own car, stuff like that. Uh and I say mostly probably travel the world. That's what I want to do. I want to travel the whole world. That means out of state as well. I definitely want to go to South Korea. South Korea is a thing for me. I want to eat their food. I want to wear their clothes. I want to wear their makeup, their skincare. I want to see K-pop idols. You feel me? Like I just want to see those damn things so bad. Like I really want to go to a damn fan com, a K-pop com, and start doing them damn dances. I really want to so bad, but I'll get to it when it gets to the chest. Okay, so last and final question. I had to decide between these two questions because they're very hard. Well, it's not hard, but it was one thing I want to see how you think. So, as being in a relationship with me, how has it been for you?
It's been trying to see the right word I can use.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's been ideal. That's the word I use. It's been ideal. Like everything that I thought you would be to me,
Mm-hmm.
you ended up being.
Mm.
So it's been ideal. Like
Don't be making me cry and blush. Don't make me cry and blush. But go ahead.
I mean, of course, every relationship leaves room for improvement. You know, say I could do more of this and that. Like I could obviously came up though, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So every relationship has room for improvement. But since we've been together, like I could say I've been more of a, as you can tell, I'm really an introverted person. I'm just cool with it. Like I guess like I have extroverted tendencies, but
Mm-hmm.
really to myself. So I guess you could say you helped me like get back out of that shell a little bit, like your
Um,
goofy side. Um, you definitely speak a lot of life into me in moments that I really need, especially with like my brother's situation and passing away and stuff like
mm,
that. Your grandmother too, like she was a great help. You know what I'm saying? That really meant a lot because you know a lot of people have a way of just telling you what you should feel or
mm-hmm.
telling you like those generic like answers. Oh, he in a better place.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right.
Right.
God got it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Those generic answers, but in that moment, it sound like great words. You don't want to hear that. Let's keep
Right.
it real. You don't
Right.
want to hear that. Like I want him to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like I know God got him, but I had him too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. I feel you.
I definitely appreciated that. Like it made me give a different love and appreciation for you because I mean you was very patient in that time because I know I was a lot to deal with at that time.
You had a lot to do with it. You was hard headed. I can say that, but you were hard headed. But I'm thankful for that. Most definitely.
Most definitely very thankful. Appreciate everything you do and everything.
You
And I
know,
love
make
to
me
see where
proud
it
of
goes.
you. No, you didn't just do that. You just okay. Give me here. Mm, Thank you.
Go ahead.
Not talk about forehead. Mm. But I can say as far as with you, it has been like something that I was scared to do. As far as like, um, as far as to say like, I really thought there wasn't like, I wouldn't say a great guy because you're definitely gonna become greater, and so is why. But I would say a good guy that hasn't made me glow like this, and a very, and I appreciate as far as like you think mostly like mentally than physically. And that's what I mostly do love about you. Most definitely. I You make me come in more of like my feminine
You couldn't stop it come like that. You had to you
energy.
you couldn't stop it come like that. You had to keep going.
I'm
I was
keeping
like,
going.
you just gonna
What?
say that like that? But
I'm just
I
gonna say
had
it.
to hear the
I'm gonna
rest
say
of
it.
it. I was like, you can't just stop it. You make me come. Wait a minute.
No, I'm being serious though. Like you bring me out of my feminine energy, and mostly, you keep me on my toes and strive for me to be better. And I appreciate that as far as with you. And it's not like you cut me off on certain things when I have conversations with you. It's still like you actually listen. And I think that's the most thing as far as you as being a character yourself that makes me even want to know more about you. And even when we first met, most definitely. But that was certain things. But that's all the questions that I have for you. Guys, please, please give a round of applause for the Trey over here. He is very much of an amazing man. Definitely like, comment, and subscribe. Most definitely. Um, and stay tuned for more. There are more episodes with Journey Talks with Niyaz. Um, but check out my other things as far as like reacting vlogs. Mostly doing new things like this podcast and also doing video gaming very, very soon. So it's gonna be very exciting news and more things to come with. And also follow his page as far as on his IG if you want to get to know. Do you know how to say your IG? Do you remember?
No fear, Trey.
No Fair Trey. There you go. That's what you have for you. And again, my Instagram is Naya's Journey underscore 20. I mean, no, I say underscore. Naya's underscore Journey 20. Sorry. I apologize. Um, and we're going to end up this podcast with a good note. And I hope that I see more of you guys on here. Mm. You know what? That's gonna be the thumbnail. Let's do the thumbnail like this. As far as that. Okay. Alrighty. Nice talking to you guys.